the hate speech and the Mahapanchayat that was called off. Was it in the Hindustan Times?
Well, there is a portion in the Hindustan Times that was there, and interestingly enough, it talked about how that hate speech had to be completely brought down, because suddenly there were screen grabs of the Hindu Sena making that kind of a hate speech, and it resulted in the police also being quite worried, because remember in Gurugram they were worried immediately, but the police action ensured that the violence did not spread more than a day, though there was tensions when it came to it. But then the hate speech did in fact become a big problem, and they have taken immediate action because they didn't want the national capital to be in trouble, especially when it came.
This is what the headline says. It says, police pull the plug on meet over New in Delhi after hate speeches. Alleged hate speeches against Muslims and remarks provoking Hindus against the minority community were made by speakers at the Hindu Mahapanchayat organized at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi on Sunday to discuss the July 31 communal violence in New. Police officers aware of the matter said so. Now, Yati Narsinganand, the controversial head priest of Ghaziabad's Dasna Devi temple, were among the speakers for which the police gave. And Yati Narsinganand, is there a case against Yati Narsinganand of hate speech back in the day? Has there been? Well, I'm not so sure. Yati Narsinganand, the controversial head priest of Ghaziabad's Dasna Devi temple, he was amid the attendants and the attendees. He was part of the speaking group as well. The police gave verbal permission. According to the organizers, the police, however, denied giving permission to hold the event. According to officers present at the venue, they intervened and stopped the event when the speakers started giving hate speeches. They said that they removed Yati Narsinganand from the venue and dispersed nearly 100 people who had assembled to participate in the event. The event came just 9 days after the Supreme Court on August 11 said that hate speeches against any religious community are unacceptable. Some sensitization, beg your pardon, has to be done among the police force as well. On that, we would like the assistance of centre and states. There are problem areas. After all, it is in the interest of everybody to have peace, said the Supreme Court in its observation. Let's not forget Varghese.
So now, that observation has become quite...
that's the Jantar Mantar area.
That is Jantar Mantar area where
you can see Yati Narsinganand over there as well.
That is when this meet was being held, and immediately they had to disperse it because of the hate speeches that were there, and the total open call out of one community and then trying to vilify them, it has been going on, and suddenly at least there is some action that has been taken. But the part of it does not end there, Kabir. There is another shocking story just on the front page about how this interfaith couple, they had to in fact pay the price on this. So I think you should take it from this hate speech to that.
Absolutely. No, that is something that we will touch upon as well. Just to touch a little bit upon, what Yati Narsinganand said at the meet. A purported video clip of Yati's speech at the event was circulated on social media on Sunday. In the alleged video clip, the head priest can be heard saying that he came to attend the event despite not keeping well. He said while the population of Hindus is decreasing, the number of Muslims is increasing in India. He says, and this is the Hindustan Times quoting him, if the Muslims continue to grow like this, the fate of Hindus will be the same as it was for 1,000 years in the past, and the Hindus will face the same fate as they did in Kashmir, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Syria, Iraq and Arab. If it continues, Hindus will have no land to live. They will have to die in oceans. Decide which ocean you Hindus want to drown and die in, Yati says in that particular video, for which he was removed from the spot, and for this particular hate speech, the event was completely called off.